Cool. So, how did you go with the scale over the last 2 weeks?
I could feel there was less air going a bit up, like on the higher notes, which is good. What I realized is, for whatever reason, because of my last coach, she said not to push it when you get to a higher tone. You just let it come naturally. And that's why I kind of felt hesitant of singing harder, like pushing it a bit more, because that's what she told me not to do, because it can cause, like, you know, problems or whatever. And then when I was told to go louder at the top on certain areas, that's where I was a bit confused, because just 2 different practices. But after I was doing that, I didn't feel any swelling or anything, so I felt like it was fine.
Good.
And there was less air coming out.
Good.
There was less air.
Now, you were just listening to the last class. You know, Bruno Mars isn't going, "Don't believe me, just watch."
Yeah.
Because if you go, when you're going up higher, you're going lighter like that.
Mm-hmm.
He's going, he's going, "Don't believe me, just watch." You know, so he's going at a full voice with a big cry. Even that high one, he goes even huskier on it, like his voice breaks up. So
would that still apply with softer sounding music?
Well, even when he sort of sings a ballad, if he's going for higher stuff, he sort of goes up.
A bit harder.
He goes,
that makes sense, because you need the power to do it. So
yeah, even like you know, "Isn't she lovely?" Yeah. You know, he's going at that volume because it's in a higher key.
Mm-hmm.
If you're doing something lower, like "Let It Be," "When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me," and then "Let it be, let it be." So he's going at that B there, but the verses are relaxed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's like choosing the right gear to it's like driving a car.
Yeah,
so now if you're going down the freeway and you're doing 100,
we're doing 4.
Yeah. Man, we don't want it in second.
Yeah.
You know, we don't like that the whole time. You know, you're going to hurt your voice, but we want it in 4th. So it's a sort of same type of thing. So you'll use those. I'm going to give you some volume scales in the future as well too, which is going to enable you to pick the different volumes.
I guess that's the thing. It's just like singing IQ in a way, where you just kind of like have to know when you need to use force and then not, or whatever. Like, is that kind of what you're saying?
Yeah, well, just even give me your fist. I did this last time, didn't I? Did I get you to ball a fist last time, put it in my stomach?
Yeah.
I did. So, you know, like when I'm going down low, you feel my stomach here. It's not much. It's middle. Do you feel what it's doing? So it's like, this is doing more and more and more work to support.
So would you say like a chorus is when you really use that power, and then...
Depends how high it is.
Yeah.
You know, if you're doing... you know, if you're doing like My Fire by the Doors, you know that it would be come on baby, light my fire. No.
Yeah.
You know, so
it just depends.
Yeah, it's like going up a hill. If you're going up a hill, you have to put your foot down on the accelerator pedal. Otherwise,
that makes sense. Yeah.
It's the same with your voice, man. Unless you want it to go to falsetto, unless you know, unless you want to do something in falsetto. You know, like.
Well, that's what I used to do when I would go falsetto. I would push it a bit more power, because I was struggling the difference between head voice and falsetto, because she said it was the same thing. And I remember when you told me last week it wasn't. So that kind of changed everything for me, because now I understand that it's different shit. You know what I mean? So
many teachers, you know, I hate to say it, man.
But it's confusing, because on YouTube it's the same shit. Like, everyone has a different, you know, stance on certain things, and it's like, who the hell's telling the truth? Who's been misguided?
We're in the age of over information. Do you know what I mean? You can Google YouTube on how to make the best chocolate cake in the world, man, and you're gonna get 50 slightly different versions. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, the whole thing is falsetto from the Italian word false. It's false, yeah. And you know, head, the sound's up in your head, it resonates in your head, it's lighter.
Yeah.
Yes, I do, I believe. It's not, yes, I do, I believe. 2 completely different sounds. Relevant sounds, great sounds, use them when you want. Sam Smith's a perfect example of using different colours and lights and shades, man. Listen to him. He can sing really soulful and really cry and really strong. So with Bruno Mars. And he can also sing in head voice. He can sing in true voice. He's false in and out, Sam Smith I'm talking about, in and out of falsetto, off the chain. You know, great.
So just because out of those two comparisons,
he's coming out actually. He's playing the races.
Sam Smith, yeah, amazing singer. And the thing is, why would you say? Obviously, they're both great, excellent singers, and you have to use what you got. But why is it that Sam Smith can sing with more vibrato and more whatever than Bruno Mars, even though they can reach certain ranges? They're clearly great singers. What indicates a great vibrato from another person? Like, how do they get that skill? It's a hard thing to develop, because I want to do the same thing because I listen to that sort of music. It sounds great. But when is it then you know, like, can you train for that, or is that just a...
Are you talking vibrato?
Vibrato but runs, you know what I mean? Because Sam Smith does a lot of that sort of, it's smooth, effortless kind of scales going up and down. While Bruno Mars is good at sticking notes for like powerful notes for longer. Yeah. You know, that's what I've realised, the difference between those two.
Again, it's the same as a car, man. It's like a four-wheel drive, do you know what I mean? Bruno Mars is a four-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Bruno Mars is an old school soul singer, basically.
Yeah, very
inspired by Michael Jackson, mid-range Michael Jackson career stuff. Sam Smith is different. He's really brought head voice back into vogue.
Like a John Legend in a way, kinda.
John Legend's a great triller, but John Legend likes to sing true as well. Doesn't use a lot of head voice.
Okay. Yeah.
What's going on in that beautiful mind? He's not going, what's going on in that beautiful mind? Against soul singer. Dude, it's just what you want to do. If you like trilling, dude, let's do a bunch of trills and practice this shit out of trills and do them.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? If you like jogging, jog.
That's true.
If you like walking, walk. Do you know what I mean?
So you kind of just got to find the style that you like.
Make it fun, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, if you like trilling, trill. You know, don't go crazy like Mariah Carey did in the middle of her career, where she just trilled on every Boys to Men song was hideous.
But she got a nodule from it as well, yeah.
Yeah, well, anyway, she should have got more. But anyway, you know, you use what you want, yeah, when you want to do it. Okay. Do you know what I mean? If you feel that you want, you know, a trill and a run is being fancy. You can have a plain hoodie and it still looks cool. You know what I mean? You can have a printed hoodie. It's your opinion. You know what I mean?
Same like less is more sometimes.
Sometimes it is. You know, like you know, you can hold a note straight. You can go and no with vibrato, and you can go and no. Whatever you want to do, whatever you feel you want to do. You go small and no. You might like that simple one. John Legend uses a lot of those real simple movements. Yeah. Whatever. See, I just done a whole bunch. I done a straight hold, a triad trill, and then a fancy R&B trill. Same stuff. Whatever you want to do. Whatever. It's your color palette, man. It's your. It's like a painting.
Yeah.
Do what you want to do.
Well, I've definitely been inspired by soul my whole life, so that's why I've just loved the trills and I love all of that sort of stuff. You know, but there's a clear difference in the 80s, like where they were just singing notes for longer. Like Michael Jackson didn't do a lot of trill. He just like held a note for ages and kind of added some like rawness to his voice.
Yeah, I think Boys to Men really brought that, you know, trilling into vogue in the 80s. You know, that's what they did. Mm-hmm. But you know, there were still people doing trills. You know, way before that. You know.
I guess within myself, that's something I want to enhance in my singing because that's what I love doing. You know.
Yep. Yeah, so, I've got that here. I've got it written down when I first come and sing. You want to do trills and runs, falsetto, vibrato.
Oh, sweet.
So it's all written down here to do. So look, let's keep it going because I want to do some prac work here. Now, songs. What songs are you working on, Ed? Because I didn't see you last week. What songs have you been practicing?
You said to sing. Because of the airy situation, Craig David's Walking Away.
Beautiful.
I don't know the song fully, but I know the lines that you're kind of looking for me to sing, like the first 2 or 3. Like.
Okay, let's bring it in next week. Did you bring it in this week?
I didn't like, what do you mean, like the lyrics and stuff?
Yeah.
I can certainly find them, and I was singing it in the mirror all week.
Alright, next week, all lyrics in the future, print the lyrics out for me, because I'm going to write on there, because then you take it home, and then you go over my instructions. So remember I said that last week?
Of course.
So print and write the lyrics out for me next week. We're going to do that next week. Remember size 3 basketball? We want to get a size... Did I talk to you about a size 3 basketball?
No.
Can you pick up that ball down there for us? So that's a size 3 basketball. If you're at a sports store and you see a size 3 basketball for less than $15, buy it.
Okay.
I'm going to teach you how to diaphragmatically breathe through here in 30 seconds.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, so that's what that's for. Don't ask me what to do with it now. Okay.
I'll put it down.
Size 3, yeah. If you can't get one, bring in $15 and I've got a couple left here. Okay, so we're going to start on some breathing with you next week. Bring in the Craig David song for us. Learn it inside out, back to front. We're going to sing
the whole song?
Yeah, whole song.
Wow, okay.
Yep. Yeah,
Right.
we're always going to learn the whole song. It's going to be a good one just to mess around with as well too, and especially using it as a benchmark that we're going to go back to in 3 months and go, yeah, that song, I can do that easy now.
Yeah.
You know, so let's just quickly revise last week's scale, okay? So last fortnight, because I haven't seen you for a fortnight. Keep it going. Now, Ed, we were too smiley down here. So remember, the rule was singing less down low, more up top. So you're a bit. Watch me.
So as you get higher, that's when you start to smirk.
Exactly.
Oh.
If I kept that here an octave higher, watch. It has to be.
It's trapped there.
So yeah, more down low. Sorry, less down low, more up top. So just mirror me, face me, face me. Relax, we'll do it together. It's good, that's better. Good into the mirror, Eddie. Good, nice vibrato at the end. Good, now we can have a little smile now, Edward. Good, see how that smile brightened your sound, lifted the sound up? Now Ed, you're going airy on the last note, you're going Now hear me, remember we're crescendo, up, decrescendo down, so hear me. So firmer toward the top on the letter R, pronounce that letter R, Stevie Wonder, Bruno Mars, everyone, they're going firm up top. You even hear Craig David going firm up top, Sam Smith, all these classic singers going firm up top. Firm at the top. That's better. Do you hear the difference? From the stomach. I want more R now, Edward. Hear me? Hear me? It's right on top of the notes. Letter R, smiling. That's better. A bit more of a gap between the teeth. Face me, Eddie. Mirror me. It's by itself. One more. It's better. More R on the top note. Pull it back. So you went I want firmer. Better. That's better. That's better. Good. One more. One more. Tighten this up. In the future, I'm going to teach you to breathe your diaphragm. I'm going. I'm tightening this, and it's coming out. Don't believe me, just watch. So it's all coming from here. You know, like I've been teaching for already sort of 5 or 6 hours today, and this is working for me. But that was better. Yeah, just go for it. Right. You know, your voice is very good, man, and you've got like an F1 car. but you don't really know how to control it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
That's exactly
so
what I feel,
yeah. It's okay. We're gonna just beat around the streets here for a while and get to know the controls of this. It's going to take a couple of weeks, but you should be feeling a lot better in a couple of weeks. Dude, let's give you a couple more scales here, man. You want to do some runs, man. So let's do a real basic run here. Then want to extend this, okay? So let's just do it's good. This is killing two birds with one stone. Trilling, then holding straight, and try to, off your trill, try to get it spinning, so your vibrato spins into the hold. Yeah. So it's so this one's a good one for flexibility and also vibrato. I just tighten my stomach muscles a little bit. That's how I get that vibrato on the hold. You don't have to get vibrato. The main thing is we want it fluent with the trill, and always keep your trill revolution. So it's because we want to keep it moving in circles, because when we start whipping them out, we have to do it really quick. We can go we want to keep it fluent like that. Anyway, this is just a foundation to get better with these trills in the future. I'll give you this one. Good, nice vibrato, man. Nice vibrato. Now your trill is it's hitting. It's too rock. If you're doing rock, it's cool. Remember, it's revolutions. Hear me? All the R&B guys spinning. Do this with your hand, Eddie. Do you like Eddie? Edward?
Eddie's great.
Is Eddie okay? Yeah. All right, cool. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do that with your hand. It's better. Good, 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 good. It's good. Keep it going. Good. Good. Now more R in the pronunciation. Let's go further. We're in the middle of your range now, so we want to go Good. Here we go. Good. Little firmer now. Little firmer. Good. Keep it going. And we've gone back to that H sound. You're going to run out of air. It's going to go to head voice and falsetto really soon if we keep doing that. So hear me. I want beautiful. Keep it going. Yeah, good. Your revolutions are heaps better now, man. Yeah. Heaps better. They're smooth, slippery. Better, and great vibrato on the hold there. That's good, that's good. That was fantastic. I want to run that one off for you. I'm going to record it a little bit quicker so we can start whipping that out a little bit quicker.
That's right.
Alright, cool. Let's do a wee falsetto scale, because then I want to push you up higher in your true voice and do that crying technique that all the R&B guys are using, okay? So let's just warm it up passively with this firstly. This is all false voice. Wee, wee, wee. Wee, wee, wee. Let's keep it going. Wee, wee, wee. That's it. We want to smile the first note in between the ears. You want to feel the first note, literally.
Should it be airy or
no? It's a bit airy on the last note. You push it through too much, yeah. So give me your hand. You're going. Wee, wee, wee.
Yeah.
Feel mine. Wee, wee, wee. Okay. There's only air coming out of the concert, so there's no air coming out of anything else.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you this one. And Eddie, watch me. Wee, wee, wee. Smile the first note to the ears. Wee, wee, wee. Keep it going. Your first note's great. Wee, wee, wee. Good. Pronounce that E on the last note, not he. Hear me? Wee, wee, wee. Wee, keep going, keep going. No H on that last note, Eddie, no H on the last note. A little bit pitchy there, Ed, a little bit pitchy. We've got to smile it, got to give it to it. Now we're starting to get the Justin Timberlake stuff here. Better. Bit louder, bit louder, bit louder. Good, good, good smiles, man. Watch your pitch there a little bit, Ed. Smiling in between the ears, nearly to the crown of the head. You missed the pitch again, hear me? Two more, come on. Big smile, Eddie, big smile. Alright, cool, I'm going to run that one off for you. Let's come down melodically. Let's do a few coming down melodically. Good. What's the air on the H? On the last note, it's wee. So physically, don't push any air and pronunciate e. No. E. Yeah, this is just a habit that you got from your last teacher, where you're pushing through copious amounts of air. And it's thinning your voice out. You've got a beautiful, strong voice. You can hear it's thinning it out. Alright, you'll get this in a couple of weeks, you'll be okay. Wee, wee, wee. Sorry, we're doing it melodically, you're right. Wee, wee. One more, we're done. One more. Excellent. Good, 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 good.
It's the air on the last one for sure.
Yep, yep. And all you're doing then, all you're doing is you're going wee wee hee.
Yeah.
Just push a bit of effort. You're physically pushing air through.
Why is that though, you reckon?
Bad habits of what you're doing. Because you come from R&B, you know, I know your voice better than what you know it. You know, when you've been practicing, I'm going to push this air through because it makes me sound smoother and sexier. It's totally cool down low, dude. But when we're going up high, man, listen to the classics, man. Listen to MJ, listen to Justin Timberlake, listen to
Beyonce as well.
Beyonce, man. Yeah.
She's my idol, so yeah.
Yeah, listen to when she sings that Ed Sheeran song. You know, she's singing down low. She's singing the same key as Ed Sheeran when she starts off. She's keeping it dry. She's not pushing a lot of air through.
And I've noticed with Ed Sheeran, he kind of adds a bit of raspiness when he gets to higher notes.
It's because he's struggling. That's the end of his range.
Oh, I thought that was an aesthetic thing.
No.
Oh, okay. But it still sounds kind of cool.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rock singers kind of do it sometimes as well, don't
Yeah,
they?
it's a thing, yeah. Like you can cry, you can put a cry into it. Like you can go, I'm gonna teach you a cry now. We will rock it, we hear that cry. Or you can take a little bit out of it and belt it. We. See, that's belting. That's what they call in theatre, is less cry.
And that's okay to do, yeah?
So it doesn't wear your voice out. I've got guys that do brutal screaming, you know. Say your prayers until one. It doesn't hurt your voice.
You just got to practice for it, kind of.
Exactly, yeah, you got to practice.
It's like a different exercise in the gym, like you got to learn it and work. Yeah, that kind
exactly.
of, yeah.
It's a little bit harder, you know. You got to build up when you're doing harder stuff. Like you got to build up. Like Bruno Mars used it, so he would probably do some scales. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just a couple of those to get that soul thing happening, you know. So Christina Aguilera does it as well too. She put yeah into it every now and then.
Beyonce does as well, kind of occasionally. Like,
yeah, every now and then.
It's just crazy how someone can be so smooth and then all of a sudden a song changes and they can just go rough immediately, and it's like, what? That's insane. You know,
I think this day and age, I think you're cutting yourself super short if you're one-dimensional.
Yeah, of course.
You got to look at that Beyonce or Christina Aguilera is a perfect example. Perfect. Pop singer, R&B singer, rock singer, hard rock singer, soul singer, show tune singer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Amazing. You know, you don't have to have as many skill sets as what she does, but still, man, if you're a one-trick dog, man, you're just going to be locked into that, and yeah, you want to be you want to be able to do. Because if you do a faster song, we might want to sing it rockier. If we were to sing a soul song, we want to sing it soul. If we got a ballad, or we want to do an R&B ballad, man, let's sing it super smooth and sexy, man. So yeah, I'm going to teach you numerous skills.
That's when you have to be conscious of like when you want to use certain aesthetics to your tone, or like a cry or an airy ending or like...
Undoubtedly. You know, don't quote me what songs they are, but Paul McCartney from the Beatles, he recorded 2 songs in one session, and one was Helter Skelter, which was their heaviest song that they ever did, and then I think he did a ballad. Don't quote me what it was, but I think it was something like The Long and Windy Road in the same session, the same day. So he would have to turn off, go, okay, you know, Helter Skelter, and then he would have gone, have to turn off, have a cup of tea or whatever he had, and then The Long and Winding Road, and then gone and changed.
Would there be different vocal warm-ups for different types of song you're singing?
Undoubtedly.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
For sure, you know, like...
Well, that was my mistake, because like, I was just to put it in a generalised vocal warm-up amongst my coach, and I would sing songs, whatever the hell that warm-up was, I thought I was ready.
But I'm probably talking genre warm-ups. Like, say if you were in Metallica, you would do some cleans, and then you would go, yeah, 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 yeah. If you were in Coldplay, you do, wow, and you do some, are we are, because he goes in and out of falsetto heaps. Yeah, so you have to warm that part of your voice. You just warm the parts of your voice up that you're going to use.
Yeah.
It's the same like when I go jogging, I just warm up my calves, thighs, hamstrings, and my glutes. I don't need to warm my arms up.
What's the point? Yeah, no. I get you. Specifics, yeah. So,
same. Dude, let's, I want to squeeze one more into you really quickly here, man.
Yeah.
It's a sob. Wah. Wah. Good, now watch the H. Let's just do 2. Wah. You're going to finish on R. Starting with wah, finishing on R. Wah. Now hear my sob. Whoa. Hear the whoa. Whoa. That's better. Good. Whoa. What's that H? Hear me sob. Whoa. Put the whoa in your voice. Whoa. Whoa. It's a little bit airy. Let's go from the stomach. Let's bring it down one. And we're going to raise. We always raise. All the pro singers, man, they raise. It's we are the champions. Whoa! They're always going to raise. Whoa! Sorry, we're doing wah. Whoa! Whoa! Good. Hear me? Whoa! Whoa! Watch your H. Watch your H. Whoa! I'm going to run it off for you up to there, okay? This is a different scale to what you've ever done. But do you understand what crying is? Do you hear it in when...
It's like a whine in a way, kind of.
But it's a strong, like, don't believe me, just watch. Hear the duh in my voice. So that's what Bruno Mars is doing there.
In the powerful songs, yeah.
Yeah, he's using that cry there. Can I have your phone and I'm going to run this this off for you. Right. Excellent. So this is just me. Okay, so you can sit down. All right, we're going to start off with a wee falsetto here, just to warm up the top end. We're going to be using this a lot more, doing some ins and outs of falsetto. But just to warm it up, it's going to be wee, wee, wee. You want to smile on the first note. Let's keep it going. Have a look in the mirror when you're at home. Wee, wee, wee. Wee, wee, wee. Nice big smile. Look in the mirror, firm your stomach up. No H on the last note. Wee, wee, wee. Nice big smile. Put the sound in between your ears. Wee, wee, wee. Put it back. Wee, wee, wee. One more. Let's come down melodically. Wee. Nice big smile. Look in the mirror. No H on the last note, it's wee, it's E on the last note. Wee, quieten it off. Even if you listen to my recording, as you see I'm starting with my falsetto quieter when we start your lower falsetto. I'm going louder toward the top, so like that Justin Timberlake falsetto, it's loud toward the top there. This exercise is a trill, just from tone to tone here, killing two birds with one stone. Great trill here, because we've got a trill, kick revolutions going, get the hand going at home, then hold it out straight at the end, put a little bit of vibrato. Just give